Hello, everybody, and welcome back to SpongeBob Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. So today we will be, oh yeah, we got to finish up the business district. The one I was struggling to remember yesterday was cleaning up the trash that Sandy wanted me to do. Excuse me, I just finished eating. Let's see. Top of the high rise, that's an easy one. Help Sandy clean up the trash. I think in order to, well, both of those are in the high rise, but I think cleaning the trash is not quite what it says it is. It's kind of a bad description for that, and I'll explain when I show you what we need to do. If this is what I'm thinking, at least. It's been a good while since I last played this game, so I have a pretty damn good memory, but it's not perfect. Okay, so the high rise. Okay, yeah, we need to go this way. I didn't pull the thing. Oh well. We can still do what we need to do. I know how to cheese this game enough to be able to do things that I guess you wouldn't normally be able to do. Fire can back off real fast. I can't get high enough. I'm like just short. Ah! Okay, so I don't think it's this way quite right. Ooh, I kind of landed where I wanted to land. Okay, wow. Yep, this is the way we want to go. Oh, the coins. That's always pretty good indicator. I can't see a fucking thing. Wait, oh. You know what? This will help. Seeing those fish hooks, that's what you use the fishing gear for, obviously. Oh yeah, I don't think we would have been able to get up here without that, honestly. Yeah, I don't honestly see a way to get up here without that. I maybe could have landed on top of that sign, but that would have been a difficult task without this. Alright, there's the end. Now we just need the bee. I'm trying to remember how you clean up the trash, because I really almost do not remember how to do this. See, help Sandy clean up the trash. I just... Oh, okay, we can't do this one right now. It just dawned on me. Yeah, we don't have the last outfit, so we can't do this one yet. So we gotta dip off. We gotta go back to Bikini Bottom. We can't do this one right now. We have to backtrack and come back. Yeah, this game does have some backtracking, by the way. You can't kind of finish everything in one area. Right away, at least. Yeah, I had to kind of rack my brain over that for a minute. I'm like, what do we do with that? Then it dawned on me what we're supposed to do. I won't say it yet because we're not quite there. I don't want to give it away, but I'll show you all what to do when we get there. For now, we just kind of have to progress the story.
There's no better feeling than having a full stomach and me pockets loaded with money. And now for a nice long nap in the office. If it's a long nap you desire, then I can accommodate you. Customer, well, step right inside. Place your order. You got the wrong idea, crustacean. Just look upon this little treasure and let yourself rest. That's right. Sleep.
Now that's Mr. Krabs gone. That's two of our Bikini Bottom buddies.
Look, there goes your delivery rival. Now is your chance to find out who is behind this. Don't let him get away this time.
Don't let him get away this time. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. I'm like, where the fuck did he go? Yeah, this is like a sneaky follow mission. Can't get too close to him and stuff. And obviously, try to stay behind him. Don't get in front of him. I don't know how far his line of sight travels, but yeah, obviously, good rule of thumb following somebody. Ah. When he stops in front of the chum bucket, you're good to go up on him.
I'm sorry, Mr. Krabs, but all those people who ordered food told me they already got it. Oh, worthless lackey! That's okay. Others will soon phone in their orders and will be ready and waiting to intercept their calls.
Aha! I'm onto your little scheme now, Mr. Krabs. It's all too clear that you're the one who's been trying to put the Krusty Krab out of business.
Hi, SpongeBob. Are you a worthless lackey, too?
And of course, they're both
Now
idiots.
I'm really confused, Patrick. Why would Mr. Krabs try to put himself out of business?
Because he's a worthless lackey? Enough! Enough! Silence, you ignorant buffoons!
Plankton!
Plankton? Of course, you nattering nincompoops. Who else has the intellect to mastermind such a plan? I would have succeeded too if it weren't for your utter incompetence.
Does this mean I don't get that raise?
Let's face it, Plankton. Evil does not pay, or even get very good tips. Your days of impersonating Mr. Krabs are over.
You may have won that round, SpongeBob, but I don't need a disguise to separate your crabby boss from his fortune. Behold, the greatest attraction to ever appear in Bikini Bottom.
Chum World.
Everyone will spend so much money here they won't have any left to buy your pathetic crabby panties. Now I'm off to Jellyfish Fields to watch the invertebrates get tangled in nets of torture. Ta-ta!
I hate to admit it, but that Chum World looks kind of fun.
Yeah, fun.
Where did Plankton say he was going?
Jellyfish Fields.
Okay, so now it doesn't. I will say that this game is kind of bad at giving you direction at times. Like right now, that said, get the pass from Jellyfish Fields, right? Well, we haven't gotten the bus ticket for Jellyfish Fields. I'll show you where it is. Well, I mean, obviously, I have to do it to go there myself. But this is just one of those things where like the game doesn't tell you, or even give you like a hint as kind of like where you even need to look. But I mean, once you see it, it's obvious. But until you do, where are you at? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so obviously, so you see Squidward here. That's what we need to do to progress this story. Is it really? I guess, okay.
Hey, Squidward, what's with all the stuff on your lawn?
A squid has to pay his rent somehow, so I'm having a little yard sale to make a few extra sand dollars. Leave me alone so I can read my book.
What you reading?
It's called How to Defeat Evil Spirits, okay? Now please, let me read.
How to defeat evil spirits? That's just what I need. Can I please borrow your book, Squidward?
You can borrow my book after I'm done with it, okay? So look through my yard sale or whatever, but stop asking about my book.
Hey, Squidward, this big acorn sure is making a weird buzzing noise.
Acorn? You mean that hive I got from my cousin on the coast?
No, I mean this big buzzing acorn in the glass case. I bet Sandy would really like this.
Oh yeah, I bet your little squirrel friend would really like that acorn. Why don't you buy it for her?
Name your price, yard merchant.
I'll sell it to you for 200 sand dollars. Start saving your tip money.
Motherfucker scalping people. I need $200 for a fucking beehive and SpongeBob's dumbass thinks it's an acorn. And then obviously you see him fall asleep, so we need to crouch over there, or well, crouch, but we need to sneak and get the book.
How to Defeat Evil Spirits, Chapter 8. The Flying Dutchman. Any poor soul who awakens the Dutchman must suffer his revenge for all eternity. The only defense against the Dutchman's magical powers are his most personal treasures. These are items which he carried close to him while he was alive. Find all 7 of the lost treasures in order to face down the Dutchman once and for all.
That's it. All I have to do is find the 7 lost treasures of the Dutchman to end this once and for all. Barnacles, I thought this would be a challenge.
And that's the path to Sandy's tree dome.
sit out here all week after all. The acorn is yours. I'm sure Sandy will love it.
Now we take this over to Sandy.
Hiya, Sandy. Boy, am I glad to see you. You won't believe what happened to me and Gary this morning.
Let me guess. Curiosity got the best of you again?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Well, don't you fret, little varmint. This squirrel knows just the thing to cheer you up. A good old-fashioned karate match. Just step into my arena when you're good and ready.
Yeah, first I think we have to fight her, so I don't think I'll be able to take this with me just yet, so we'll leave that there. We have to do the karate match before we actually get to go to the tree dome. So yeah, it goes Sandy's tree dome, then Jellyfish Fields. And see, it doesn't explain it to you, because it's like, get the ticket from Jellyfish Fields, right? It doesn't say, hey, go see Sandy. And the to-do list obviously doesn't tell you any of that. Yeah, the last thing it says is follow Patrick. Get the Charm World Pass from Jellyfish Fields. It doesn't tell you all the other steps that you have to do to make this event happen, because everything is kind of like, it's story based, obviously, so you have to do the events in order to make other events happen, obviously.
Okay, now listen up, because I'm going to remind you how this all works. We've got a short amount of time to bust up all this junk in your yard. The person who breaks the most stuff when the time runs out is the winner.
Just tell me which moves are legal, if you have the guts.
I'll teach you a few moves. You can press the action button to karate chop, press the action button a couple of times to chain attacks together, press the action button in the air to do a kick. Got all that? Ready, set, go!
So this is pretty easy. You just have to break more stuff than her. And it's just a time thing. And you can also kind of stun her by hitting her a little bit too, which will slow her down for a second. But this isn't a hard process. Like she said, if you keep tapping square, you'll do like this, this spinning move, and you can break like multiple items at once. Anybody that's played this game, let me know how many items you were able to break. I think I broke like almost 50 there. I didn't quite look at the score towards the end. Last I looked, I was like 43, so I got like 3 or 4 more after that. Yeah, excuse me. So yeah, I was close to 50. I was like 47,
I gotta admit, SpongeBob,
48.
that was some tussle. You did okay for a sea critter.
Oh, you weren't so bad for a land critter.
That plum took all the fire out of me. I'm going home for a nap. Why don't you drop on by my tree dome and pay a visit, okay?
That was sure swell of Sandy to cheer me up. I wish I could do something special for her. I know! I'll give her a present. But what would Sandy like?
So, I guess with that dialogue there, you were supposed to kind of like stop by the front of those boulders first, then see Squidward. I kind of did that a little out of order, but it still works. And now you just go pick up the acorn back from Squidward's house again.
Sandy in her tree dome. Where else in Bikini Bottom can you worry about dying from all this air? That's strange. I don't feel as dry as I usually do, and I don't need my helmet at all. The ground in here is soaking wet.
SpongeBob, get your squishy little body over here. Help!
What happened in here, Sandy?
Got all fired up after our karate match and wanted to practice some more, but I guess I got carried away because I accidentally poked some holes in the dome. This place is filling up faster than 11 gallons in a 10-gallon hat.
What can I do to help?
See if you can find something to plug the holes in the dome. You've got to plug all the holes to stop the water from coming in.
So now we actually gotta get real acorns here, and you have to toss them into these holes. It's pretty easy to do. You just aim and toss the item. The higher ones, obviously, you'll just jump. And you generally just have to kind of like get them near the hole and they'll go right in. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes you'll miss. It's just it's not a perfect science, obviously. It is a PS2 game. I like her title.
Mission accomplished. All the holes are plugged.
Thanks, SpongeBob. You're a real lifesaver. This place will probably stay soaked for days. As for me, I'm going upstairs to dry off. Tarnation! All those holes in my dome made this place wetter inside than out. I could sure use something special to spruce up this old tree.
And now for the quote acorn.
Hey there, SpongeBob. Back so soon? What you got there?
Well, I just thought you might like this. It's a really weird acorn that makes funny noises when you shake it. Maybe you can use it as a decoration for your tree.
Why, isn't this the fanciest doohickey you ever done saw? This will look great on top of my tree. Hold on a sec while I put it up there. SpongeBob! This is no acorn! Get up here right away!
SpongeBob done muffed up again. Alright, before we do all that, let's go around and collect some of this stuff down here. So yeah, overall it's a pretty easy game. It's pretty chill. It's fun, I just love SpongeBob in general, so this is a game that I've always enjoyed. I will say when I was younger, you know, like I said, like, you know, trying to explain, you know, like how, like, it doesn't tell you what to do sometimes. It definitely, you know, when I was younger, it was a bit of a head scratcher at times. But as I got older, you know, my problem solving skills, you know, kind of increased. It became a lot easier. But even then, you know, I still find this game pretty enjoyable. Really? There we go, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that launched you. It's not quite how you're supposed to get up here, but, you know, I do things kind of my own way. Yeah, you're supposed to kind of take the long way using these windowsills and stuff. I'll show you, because I'm going to head that way and grab these coins. Wow, those windowsills take a long time to drop down. We'll go back that other way in a minute. Alright, so to get this one, you just gotta stay on top of the wheel. It does get a little bit more harder as it goes. You just have to stay up here until that timer up top hits 0. And if they fall off, obviously, you just gotta, if the timer restarts, and you just gotta get back up on there again. So it's not too hard if you know what you're doing. Like, I'm making this look really easy. And it will try to see, it will throw you a curveball. It does switch, and it gets a lot faster. Like, I almost fell off there at that one part. And then, Butter Cow. Oh, I fell. I'll go over here and collect these other coins I haven't got yet. Yeah, that's how you kind of start the whole process to getting over there in the first place. And I think that's all the coins down here. I will go ahead and do this because we're going to need this outfit. Before you go up into Sandy's Tree Dome, I would suggest grabbing the fishing gear first. Because it's needed to do this next part. So I would just grab it before you even head on up. Because if not, you're just going to have to find the tent up here. And it's much easier, obviously, to get into this tent than it would be this one. Because this part gets a bit platformy. I mean, some people may struggle with that, some people may not. But, other than the platform, you still have to find the tent. And if you don't know the game, obviously you're not going to know where the tent is right away. I don't think it's far. Yeah, it's a bit farther up, I guess.
seems to be the problem, Sandy.
That acorn you gave me is nothing more than a hive filled with angry bees and wasps. Now someone has to get to the top of the tree and get it down.
Let me guess. That someone is bright yellow and kind of square. Okay, I'll see what I can do to get the hive out of your tree.
Oh. You gotta catch bees. I know, Sandy, shut up. And obviously, just like jellyfish, the bees can hurt you. I feel like I probably don't need to say that, but... Sorry, this is music to fall asleep to, I'm telling you right now. When you talk about like chill music themes, like this is up there with Dire Dire Docks for me. Like the music for Dire Dire Docks. Oh, by the way, there's the cat. Yeah, no, from Mario 64. Like this is definitely up there on like just the most chill little theme music. Alright, and then to get the hive down, just belly slam it. Jump off before it falls, so you know you'll fall with it, obviously. You don't want to fall up here either, you know, because it means you die. That's why I said this part's kind of like all platforming. I don't know if there's any bees up here. No, there isn't. I think the rest of the wasps are down at the bottom of the tree dome.
Well, that hive is out of your tree, so, no hard feelings, right?
That's a good start, but now I've got all these stinging varmints flying around in here. Round them all up. If you do a good job, I might even have a reward for you.
I'd be like, Mike, what's this Mike shit? Oh, I fell. Ain't no Mike, too. I don't have a reward. I mean, it is SpongeBob's fault that this shit even happened in the first place, but still. We ain't no charity case, right, SpongeBob? Okay, yeah, the rest of them are down here. These are the wasps. The wasps are like actually like done for you, unlike the bees. So I gotta be a little bit more careful with the wasps. They're really slow, obviously, so you should be fine. Just you know, fair warning, obviously. Alright, that's all of them. between Bikini Bottom and Sandy Street almost probably the easiest levels in the game. These two get a bit harder, I promise. Jellyfish Fields gets a little bit convoluted. Churn World gets a bit convoluted, and there's one more, but we haven't got there yet, so I won't spoil it.
There are no more stingy thingies in your tree dome, Sandy.
That was some mighty fine wrangling, SpongeBob. I'm going inside my treehouse for a rest. See you later, SpongeBob.
And then, defeat Sandy in a karate match. So it's obviously not specific, but she went to her room, and that's where we need to go now. Another one of those things where it doesn't really kind of tell you what to do next for that last letter tile. But, yeah, that's what we need to do. What? My camera angle. Ooh. That was rough.
Mistress of Mayhem, how long did you think you could hide in here? Prepare yourself for another defeat.
Is that supposed to scare me? I've been practicing since our last match, and I've learned some new moves. Now pay attention. We've got a short amount of time to bust up all this junk in my treehouse. The one who breaks the most stuff when time runs out is the winner. Now here are some advanced moves. Hold the duck button, then press the action button to strike in all directions. You got all that? Ready, set, go! Ow! 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 Ow!
Obviously, Sandy's a bit faster this time around. And not as many items spawn as the last time, so you're kind of racing her for items in this one.
Must contain immense karate powers.
Well, shucks, SpongeBob. That was some tussle.
And there's our last letter tile. Ooh. Help! I think that little girl leads the wasabi. Anybody know that video? Look, wasabi. Like, help.
Bring it around town.
This little dance move cracks me up. Obviously I did that with these, I just know where all this shit is.
yard sale is over. You should have shown up on time if you wanted to buy something. I never buy what I want. I just take it. And you're what I'm here for. Another member for my ghostly crew. But according to my book on evil spirits, the Flying Dutchman is only supposed to take the ones who disturb his rest. But that little snail feller is working out so well, and my own crew is so lazy. Can't we overlook that just this once? Just think how nice it will be when you're a member of the Dutchman's crew.
Yeah, see, obviously Dutchman breaking his own rules, and obviously, the rule book kind of, told you the whole premise of, what we're doing and how to do it. That's 3 friends he's taken now. Gary, Mr. Krabs, and Squidward. Now I'll show you what we have to do now. Because I don't know if it's gonna. Because I don't think it points it out to you, so you just kind of have to find it, which is it's not the greatest game design, but I mean, let's see. I saw something to get the Trump fields. Okay, there it is right there. If you look at the thing, it says catch the jellyfish that has the bus ticket. So, the to-do list does tell you what to do. So, if you find yourself not understanding what you have to do, just look at your to-do list. That will generally point you in the right direction. The to-do list still can be kind of vague, I will say that. And obviously, here's the jellyfish. You don't even have to catch the jellyfish. I believe you literally just need to, you just need to grab it, which you may get hurt grabbing it, but literally just jump at the bus ticket and you got it. You don't even have to catch the jellyfish. Jellyfish Fields bus stop. Alright. I'll show you all Jellyfish Fields here, and then we'll call it for this one. And when I come back, we'll tackle Jellyfish Fields.
There's nothing like a little playtime in Jellyfish Fields to make everything right again.
Meet Rusty Scupper at the big shop. So yeah, this is Jellyfish Fields, everybody. This is probably one of my more favorite levels too. It's a lot of fun. It's just a very pretty level in general. It's a lot of fun. I think this probably would be one of my favorites, honestly. It's a big level too. I will say I think this may be the biggest level in the game, if not the second biggest. But yeah. Go ahead and save that. Alright, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. See you all next time.